Wonderful freedom fighters and lovers of freedom, my returning subscribers and those who are watching without subscriptions, you guys are amazingly sweet. Welcome back. On each video, we tell you what to expect. On this very one, you're going to hear the bombshell from United States Congressman on the deed and the atrocity of Fulani, which Buhari is hiding by pushing by Malami and the Shehu to label Biafran people a terrorist nation. I want you to hear this and cry for Jesus.
We've seen the result from the UN as being spearheaded by Kanunta and Aloy Jimako and co. We've seen Bruce Fenn, the fire coming from there. We're announcing Allen Group, another fire coming from there, and what have you. And let me tell you people, sometimes when God wants to do something, he do it in a very miraculous way, in a very strange way, that people will be asking questions. How is it possible? That is why everybody need to mind his or her business. That is why you need to mind your business, stay on your lane and focus. Don't say that it must come from this, it must come from that. Nnamdi Kanu made it very clear. If you know what you are going to do to make things and Biafra come, you do it. Do it. Do it, because a lot of people may be a setback. A lot of people may be witchcraft, that when you want to do something, they will draw you backward. So if you know there are people that are going to draw you backward, you allow them to continue in their evil way and do whatever you can to make this struggle go forward. This evening, I have come to start from where we stopped yesterday. It is all victory, victory, good news every day, every time. Now, as Malami was busy trying to double the effort to make IPOB a terrorist group, a terrorist tribe, because IPOB is not a group. IPOB is more than a group. As the Nigerian Fulani government were trying, and now, according to them, they told you that they are doubling their effort. They are doubling their effort into making sure that some country designate IPOB as terrorist organization. America have come. America have come to make sure that the record is set. Today, I have come to tell you something that will shock you. You see, everybody must watch this program. This program is not going to last long because I want it to be a very, very explosive one. When I made a post today and told you that American congressman called Chris Smith have accused Nigeria of mislabeling IPOB as terrorist group, why allowing Fulanis? Why allowing Fulanis? Who is this? Why are you calling me when I'm live? Sorry about that. I don't know why some people, whenever they see that I am live, that is when they are going to start calling me. And sometimes when you don't pick these calls, it looks as if you are missing something. Welcome to this program. Without wasting your time, those who doubted the update we posted today, invite them to come and hear by themselves with their own ear. Okay? You all see what is going on in Anambra State. Anambra State election can never hold. It can never, ever hold. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how many military men they bring to Biafra. Anambra election can never hold. Now, those people that are telling you that IPOB is a terrorist organization, invite them. Because America is taking its stand. I want you to watch this. One moment.
Some of whom our troops have been in Afghanistan, and there was a horrific incident in 2014 in Kunming, China, where knife-wielding terrorists targeted ethnic Han Chinese.
And let me tell you, I do not want to start this video from the beginning because we don't need it from the beginning. This is a program on counter-terrorism, and I don't need to start it from the beginning. What I have come to do is to let you understand that America, the US congressman, and other notable politicians and decision makers in America, they know that Nigeria government has been the bad egg. They know that the Nigeria government are trying to give IPOB a bad name, and they can never accept that. They are not fools. They are not stupid. The leaders in the US are not stupid. Even yesterday, Garuba Shehu come to say they are doubling and redoubling the effort to see that countries designate IPOB as terrorists. Do you know the redoubling of the effort? I made that exposition yesterday. Redoubling of the effort means that they are going to kill people in Anambra during Anambra election. They are going to kill people. They will be the one to bring the electorate. They will be the one to kill them and tell you that IPOB said there is no election. So IPOB killed them in order to try to make them terrorists or look like terrorists in the eye of the world. That is why we are telling you to hold your family members. Make sure nobody come out. Make sure that if Nnamdi Kanu is not released before the 4th of November, the lockdown starts and nobody comes out. Not even that nobody comes out. No electoral official, no INEC official is allowed to enter Anambra State. Now, I want everybody to watch.
At a train station, these relatively isolated occurrences became a pretext for implementation of a policy which has amounted to wholesale, high-tech control of vast populations, concentration camps, and genocide. I note parenthetically that when 9/11 occurred, I'll never forget the Chinese government was seemingly empathetic in their statements. And I called down to the Bush administration, talked to the people at state, and said, please take those sentiments with a great deal of caution, because we know that they weaponize efforts against terrorism and they violate human rights in a very terrible way. Sure enough, that's exactly what they've been doing. We have learned, thanks to reporting in the New York Times, and particularly one of our witnesses, Adrian Zenz, the magnitude of the repression in China against the Uyghurs and Kazakhs and other Central Asian minorities under the guise of countering terrorism. And we have learned where the genocidal policy originated. It originated with Xi Jinping himself, who has said that they must, quote, show absolutely no mercy towards people of Uyghur descent. Well, some may say that that was directed at those who had committed or had the propensity to commit actual acts of terror. What subsequent developments have shown is that Xi Jinping, in his eyes, the entire Uyghur people are implicated. In particular, if you are male and under 40, and as Dr. Zenz points out in his testimony, and that includes some of the best and the brightest. When the Lantos Commission earlier this year held our hearing on the upcoming Beijing Genocide Olympics, we heard compelling and moving testimony from a young woman, Rehan Assad, who spoke out on behalf of her imprisoned brother, Ekpar, a Uyghur entrepreneur whose only, quote, crime has been to come to the United States at the invitation of our State Department and to participate in our international visitors leadership program. I call upon Xi Jinping to release Ekpar Assad, and I also call upon our State Department to redouble its efforts to seek his release. By inviting Ekpar to participate in our IVLP program, we have adopted him as one of our own, and the State Department should instruct all of its diplomats at every level to raise freeing Ekpar with their Chinese counterparts at every meeting that they have with him. We've also seen in Burma how the Burmese regime, backed by the Burmese military, the Tatmadaw, has used counterterrorism as a justification for denying civil and political rights to those who call for democracy. In May of this year, the regime labeled and banned the Legitimate National Unity Government, or NUG, as a terrorist group, and the state-controlled MRTV fabricated allegations of bombings, arson, and killings attributed to the NUG. An anti-terrorism law not only bans the NUG as well as pro-democracy lawmakers ousted from the legislature, but also bans any contact with them. We also see in Nigeria the selective use of counterterrorism laws to attack political opposition. Nigeria, on a daily basis, witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria, attack predominantly Christian villages in the Middle Belt. State security forces, which are obligated to protect civilians, are at best indifferent or at worst complicit in the ongoing and sustained attacks. Meanwhile, the government has no qualms about labeling groups agitating for separatism, such as the indigenous people of Biafra, or IPOB, as terrorists, and using this label as justification for repression. The fact that there are multiple groups now agitating for dissolution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, especially among the Igbo and Yoruba people, be they Christian or Muslim, lay directly at the feet of the Buhari government, which appears intent upon destroying the balance between the North and South and denying the many ethnic groups that have comprised Nigeria's rich mosaic representation in government. By labeling those with legitimate grievances as terrorists, and while turning a blind eye to those so-called herdsmen who are actually committing terror, the Buhari government is furthering the eventual dissolution of Nigeria. Finally, as this hearing recognizes...
Did you hear that? Are you all listening to that? Did you all hear that? Did you hear that? That Buhari is mislabeling group with legitimate concern like IPOB terrorists. What's it to go? We told you people, you called us online country. You called us miscreant. What's it to go? Are you hearing it? You see, this is Chris Smith. It was today. The video I played now was today, 26th day of October. We don't do propaganda. I am going to replay it and I will explain what he's saying for those of you who don't understand his English. He said that legitimate group agitating for freedom like IPOB, Yoruba, he said Igbo people, he said Yoruba people, he said other ethnic group. He said that Buhari is quick to designate the people, legitimate people, and people legitimately calling for freedom as terrorist group, while he turned blind eye to the Fulani herdsmen, who are the terrorists. What's it to go? You can, you see, China cannot help you. The dissolution of Nigeria is now being pronounced. He called us dot nation, dot people. Thank you very much. What I have come to do this evening is we do in the show. Are you listening? That is why it is very, very important for you to know what is going on, because a lot of people don't know. So what you should know from this particular video I am playing today is that the solution of Nigeria is being pronounced. The solution of Nigeria is being pronounced. Do you understand what it means? For a U.S. congressman, they have come to know the truth. They have come to know the truth. And the only thing that can stand the test of time is truth. They have come to know the truth. I'm going to play it again. Now let us watch.
Counterterrorism is a justification.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now, once power was acquired, such as the indigenous people of Biafra or IPOB, killings attributed to the no. An anti-terrorism law not only bans Nnamdi as well as pro-democracy lawmakers, ousted from the legislature, but also bans any contact with them. We also see in Nigeria the selective use of counterterrorism laws to attack political oppositions.
In Nigeria, there's the selective use of counter-terrorism law, which is targeted at oppositions.
Opposition. Nigeria, on a daily basis, witness the impunity, which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists.
Nigeria, on daily basis, we see this impunity of the so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists.
Who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari.
Who share the same ethnic identity with President Buhari.
And the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
And the Fulani elite, which now dominate all key, sectors of Nigeria.
Attack predominantly Christian villages in the Middle Belt.
And they are attacking predominantly Christian villages in Nigeria.
State security forces obligated to protect civilians are at best indifferent.
And all the security agencies who are meant to protect the civilians are just there, doing nothing.
Right, worse, complicit in the ongoing and sustained attacks.
And they are also very, very complicit in the ongoing attack in Nigeria. Security agent. This man is referring to the security agents that invented Ohofia, complicit in the crime. This man is talking about the security agents, the army, the military, that are presently killing people in Ebonyi State. Ayade of Cross River have invited the military to come to Ebonyi State to kill people. The same military, the same police, the same security agents, this American congressman today addressed as people who are accomplices to the criminal genocide, terrorism going on in Nigeria. That's why we call them terrorist government. And America have come to understand that. Now let me tell you, the message will spread like wildfire to the congressmen in America, and there is nothing that can stop it.
Meanwhile, the government has no qualms about labeling groups agitating for separatism.
Meanwhile, the government of Buhari and Nigeria government has no qualm in labeling the group agitating for separatism,
such as the indigenous people of Biafra or IPOB,
labeling the people agitating for separatism as terrorists, such as the indigenous people of Biafra, otherwise known as IPOB. Are you hearing how American Congressman Chris Smith mentioning and
Thank you, my amazing people. If the video interests you, go ahead, like, share,